Welcome back to the Harvest to Table video channel, where we help you grow your own fresh produce at home. If you've ever dreamed of growing delicious peppers right in your own backyard, you've come to the right place. From tiny seeds to bountiful harvests, we're going to take each step of the pepper growing journey. We'll share insider tips and tricks that will have you harvesting juicy, flavorful peppers in no time. Ready to get growing? Let's dive in. Peppers are members of the capsicum genus. They thrive in warm climates with plenty of sunlight, making them ideal for summer gardens. Peppers are native to Central and South America, where they have been cultivated for thousands of years. Spanish and Portuguese explorers introduced peppers to other parts of the world in the late 15th and early 16th centuries. Since then, peppers have adapted to diverse climates and cultures around the world. There are more than 50,000 varieties of peppers, ranging from sweet and mild to extremely hot. Each variety offers a unique combination of color, shape, size, flavor, and heat. Pepper heat refers to the spiciness or pungency of a pepper, which is determined by the amount of capsaicin it contains. Capsaicin is a chemical compound that activates heat receptors in your mouth and skin, creating a sensation of heat or burning. Pepper heat is measured in Scoville heat units, abbreviated SHU. The pepper heat scale was invented in 1912 by a man named Wilbur Scoville. Higher Scoville values mean hotter peppers. For example, sweet peppers like bell peppers have 0 SHU heat units. Mildly spicy peppers such as banana peppers and poblano peppers range from 100 to 2500 heat units. Extremely hot peppers, such as a pepper named the Carolina Reaper, have more than 2 million heat units. If you are unfamiliar with pepper heat, start with a very mild pepper and cautiously taste your way to peppers with more heat. How to choose the type of pepper you want to grow. To begin growing peppers in your garden, you will want to decide which type of pepper and variety to grow. Most gardeners choose peppers based on flavor, heat level, and culinary uses. Let's divide peppers into 5 heat categories: sweet, mildly spicy, medium hot, hot, and extremely hot. For each category, we will consider a few varieties most popular with home gardeners. First, let's take a look at sweet peppers. The 3 most popular sweet peppers are bell peppers, banana peppers, and cubanelles. Bell peppers are known for their crisp texture and vibrant colors, such as green, red, yellow, orange, and even purple. Sweet banana peppers, with their mild flavor and bright yellow hue, are excellent for pickling or adding to salads. Cubanelle peppers are versatile, sweet, and mild, perfect for stuffing, sautéing, and stir-fries. Each of these have fewer than 100 heat units. Next, for those who enjoy a bit of spice, but not too much, mildly spicy peppers like poblano, Anaheim, and shishito peppers are great choices. These peppers have between 100 and 2500 heat units. Poblano peppers, with their mild heat and rich flavor, are often roasted or stuffed, as in the classic dish chile relleno. Anaheim peppers are versatile and slightly spicier, ideal for grilling, roasting, or using in salsas. Shishito peppers, small and wrinkled, are typically blistered in a hot pan and served as a delicious snack. The third category is for those who prefer peppers with medium heat. Medium hot peppers with 2,500 to 25,000 heat units include jalapenos, serrano peppers, and cherry peppers. Jalapenos are incredibly popular for their use in salsas, stuffing, and pickling. For a hotter kick, serrano peppers are an excellent choice, bringing extra heat to fresh dishes or sauces. Cherry peppers, small and round, add a spicy touch to pickling recipes or appetizers. The fourth category is for heat enthusiasts. Hot peppers such as cayenne, Thai, and Tabasco peppers are must-haves for those who love heat. These peppers measure between 50,000 and 100,000 heat units. Cayenne peppers are long and fiery, often dried and ground into powder or used fresh in spicy dishes. Thai peppers, small and colorful, pack a lot of heat and are frequently used in Asian cuisine. Tabasco peppers are well known for their use in making Tabasco sauce. They deliver a sharp and spicy flavor. The fifth category is for those who love extreme heat. Use caution if you are unfamiliar with these peppers. Extremely hot peppers include habaneros, ghost peppers, also known as butjolokia, and Carolina Reapers. Habanero peppers offer intense heat with a fruity undertone, making them popular for hot sauces. Ghost peppers, once considered the hottest pepper in the world, are used sparingly in dishes that call for extreme spiciness. Carolina Reapers are among the hottest peppers globally and are best suited for adventurous gardeners and chefs. The heat units of these peppers range from 100,000 to more than 2 million. Be careful. Now, before we look at how to grow peppers, let's consider 3 popular specialty peppers that can add unique flavors to your garden but don't fall into the heat categories we've just discussed. First, pepperoncini peppers are mild and tangy, often pickled and used in salads or sandwiches. Second, padron peppers are mostly mild. They're typically sautéed and served as tapas. And finally, Hungarian wax peppers, similar to banana peppers but spicier, are excellent for stuffing or pickling. Now let's consider what peppers need to grow in your garden. To determine which peppers will grow well in your garden, it's important to consider a few key factors. First is your climate. Peppers demand warm weather. They are a warm weather summer crop. Peppers thrive in temperatures between 70 and 85 degrees Fahrenheit. They are highly sensitive to frost. Don't set peppers outdoors without protection earlier than a few weeks after your region's average last frost date. If you live in a cooler area with short summers, you may need to focus on early maturing varieties that require less time to produce fruit. Early maturing varieties like ace bell peppers or Hungarian wax peppers are ideal for cooler climates, while heat-tolerant varieties like Thai chilies or poblano peppers thrive in areas with hot summers. Next, how long is your growing season, and how many days do peppers need to reach harvest size? Peppers typically need 60 to 90 very warm days after transplanting outdoors to reach harvest size. The time to harvest depends on the variety and growing conditions. From seed sowing, the total time is usually 100 to 150 days. Mark your calendar when growing peppers with the following milestones. Seed germination takes 7 to 14 days. Seedling growth takes another 6 to 8 weeks indoors before transplanting. Once in the garden, fruit maturation takes 60 to more than 90 days after transplanting, depending on whether you're harvesting green or waiting for fully ripened peppers that are red, yellow, or orange. And now, where to plant peppers. Space and soil conditions are important when growing peppers. Peppers can be grown in traditional garden beds, raised beds, or containers, making them suitable for a variety of spaces. Compact varieties, such as jalapenos or mini bell peppers, are great for small gardens or patios. Large peppers, such as bell peppers or poblano peppers, are larger because they must support larger, heavier fruits. Give peppers 18 to 24 inches in each direction to grow to maturity. Wherever you grow peppers, make sure the soil is well draining and enriched with organic matter. Peppers demand lots of warm sunlight. They require 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight daily to produce abundant fruit. If your growing area doesn't receive enough light, you may struggle to get a good harvest, so consider this when selecting your planting spot. Your nearby agricultural extension office, a local garden center, or experienced gardeners can provide recommendations on pepper varieties that are well suited to your location. Starting peppers indoors. Because peppers demand warmth and a long growing season to thrive, start them indoors about 8 to 10 weeks before the average last frost date in your area. By giving them a head start, you'll ensure the plants have enough time to mature and produce fruit during the growing season. Begin by filling seed starting trays or small pots with a well-draining seed starting mix. These trays or pots should have drainage holes to prevent waterlogging, as peppers don't tolerate soggy conditions. Use a commercial seed starting mix or make your own by combining peat moss, perlite, and vermiculite. This blend provides the right balance of moisture retention, aeration, and drainage to encourage healthy seed germination. When planting the seeds, place 2 to 3 seeds in each pot or cell, planting them about a 1/4 inch deep. Cover the seeds lightly with the seed starting mix and gently tamp down the soil to ensure good contact between the seeds and the soil. Lightly wet the surface to keep the soil just moist, which encourages successful germination. Be careful not to disturb the seeds when watering. Avoid overwatering, which can lead to fungal diseases. Place your seed trays or pots in a warm location where temperatures remain between 70 and 85 degrees Fahrenheit. To maintain consistent moisture and create a greenhouse-like environment, cover the trays or pots with a plastic dome or plastic wrap. This will help retain humidity, speeding up the germination process. Be sure to check the soil regularly and remove the cover once the seeds start to sprout to prevent excess moisture from encouraging mold or mildew. Pepper seeds typically germinate in 7 to 21 days, depending on the variety and growing conditions. Caring for pepper seedlings. Once your pepper seeds have germinated, it's important to provide the right care to ensure strong, healthy seedlings. Move the trays or pots to a location with bright, indirect light, or place them under grow lights for 12 to 16 hours per day. Position the lights about 2 to 4 inches above the seedlings to prevent them from becoming leggy. If using natural light, ensure the seedlings are in a south-facing window with plenty of sunlight. Water the seedlings carefully, keeping the soil moist, but not waterlogged. Always water from the bottom or use a gentle spray to avoid disturbing the delicate roots. As the seedlings grow, you can begin to introduce a diluted, balanced organic fertilizer, such as a 10-10-10 formula, every 10 to 14 days to encourage healthy development. Thin the seedlings once they develop their first set of true leaves, which are the second set of leaves that appear. If more than one seedling sprouted in a pot or cell, choose the strongest one to keep and gently snip the weaker ones at the soil level. Potting up pepper seedlings. As your seedlings grow, they will outgrow their initial containers. When the seedlings develop 3 to 4 true leaves, it's time to pot them up into slightly larger containers. Choose pots that are 3 to 4 inches wide and fill them with a nutrient-rich potting mix. Carefully transplant each seedling, avoiding damaging their delicate stems. Plant them slightly deeper than they were in their original pots, covering the stems up to the first set of leaves. Continue to provide adequate light, warmth, and water, and consider using a fan or gently brushing the tops of the plants daily to strengthen the stems. Transplanting pepper seedlings into the garden. Pepper seedlings can be transplanted into the garden when they are about 6 to 8 weeks old and the outdoor conditions are suitable. Wait until nighttime temperatures consistently stay above 55 degrees Fahrenheit to prevent stunting, as peppers are highly sensitive to cold. Before transplanting, harden off the seedlings by gradually exposing them to outdoor conditions over 7 to 10 days. Start by placing them in a shaded, protected area for a few hours, and gradually increase their time outside and exposure to sunlight each day. When planting peppers in the garden, choose a sunny location with well-draining soil enriched with compost or organic matter. Space the plants 18 to 24 inches apart to allow for good airflow and growth. Rows should be spaced 2 to 3 feet apart. To ensure healthy growth, amend the soil with organic matter, like compost or aged manure, before planting. Peppers grow best in soil with a pH between 6 and 6.8. Plant peppers at the same depth as they were in their pots and water them thoroughly after planting. Mulch around the base of the plants to retain moisture and regulate soil temperature. Peppers also benefit from warm soil, so wait until the temperature consistently stays above 65 degrees Fahrenheit before planting, and consider using black plastic mulch to retain heat. Whether growing in containers, raised beds, or a garden plot, peppers need a balance of warmth, sunlight, and care to produce abundant, flavorful fruit. Caring for peppers involves a few key steps to keep plants healthy and productive. Staking is important for taller varieties with heavy fruit, such as bell peppers. Staking can help prevent branches from snapping under the weight of the fruit. Use stakes, cages, or even bamboo poles to gently support plants as they grow. For watering, peppers need consistent moisture, but hate soggy roots. Water peppers deeply, allowing the soil to dry slightly between waterings. Mulch with straw or chopped leaves, or lay down garden fabric or plastic sheeting to help retain moisture, regulate soil temperature, and suppress weeds. Feeding peppers is essential for good yields. Use a balanced fertilizer, such as 10-10-10, early in the season, and switch to a low nitrogen, phosphorus-rich fertilizer, such as 5-10-10, once plants start flowering, to encourage fruit development. Pruning isn't always necessary, but can help increase airflow and light penetration. Remove suckers, the small shoots between the main stem and branches, and any damaged or crowded leaves. Pepper pests and diseases. Peppers are prone to a variety of pests and diseases, but proactive care can help protect your plants. Common pests include aphids, whiteflies, spider mites, and pepper weevils, which feed on leaves, stems, or fruit. Handpick larger pests, like caterpillars, or use insecticidal soap or neem oil for smaller ones. Check plants regularly, especially on the undersides of leaves, and introduce beneficial insects like ladybugs to keep pest populations in check. Diseases that affect peppers include blight, powdery mildew, bacterial spot, and verticillium wilt, often caused by poor airflow excess moisture, or infected soil. To prevent these, avoid overhead watering late in the day, space plants for good air circulation, and rotate crops annually. Mulch can also reduce soil splashing, which spreads diseases. If disease does occur, remove and dispose of infected plant parts immediately. Planting resistant varieties and practicing good garden hygiene, like sterilizing tools, can further reduce the risk of pests and diseases in your pepper patch. When to harvest peppers. The best time to harvest peppers depends on the variety and your preference for flavor and color. Most peppers can be harvested when they reach their full size and mature color. For example, bell peppers are typically picked green, but can ripen to red, yellow, or orange for a sweeter taste. Hot peppers, like jalapenos, can be harvested when green, or left to turn red for more heat and flavor. Generally, peppers take 60 to 90 days from transplanting to reach harvest, though this varies by type. To harvest, use sharp scissors or pruners to cut the stem about 1 inch above the fruit to avoid damaging the plant. If you pull peppers by hand, gently lift and twist the fruit to avoid damaging or breaking brittle branches. Regular harvesting encourages the plant to produce more fruit. For maximum flavor, pick peppers in the morning when they are firm and cool, and store them in a cool, dry place, or refrigerate them for longer freshness. Peppers can be stored fresh, frozen, or dried, depending on how soon you plan to use them. Fresh peppers can be stored in the refrigerator in the crisper drawer. Place them in a breathable bag to maintain humidity. Most varieties will stay fresh for 7 to 10 days, though sweet peppers may lose crispness sooner. Avoid washing them until you're ready to use them. For longer storage, you can freeze peppers by slicing or dicing them and placing them in airtight bags or containers. They'll last up to 6 months in the freezer. Drying peppers, particularly hot varieties, extends their shelf life for months or even years when stored in airtight containers in a cool, dark place. And there you have it, growing peppers from seed to harvest. Whether you're growing sweet bell peppers or spicy hot varieties, with the right care, you'll enjoy a bountiful and flavorful harvest. If you found this video helpful, give a thumbs up and share it with fellow gardeners. Please subscribe to the Harvest to Table channel for more tips on growing. If you want to see our complete pepper growing guide, click the link below or go to harvesttotable.com and enter Grow Peppers in the search bar. As always, leave us a comment below with your questions or share your own pepper growing success stories. Thanks for watching. Happy gardening. We'll see you in the next video.